Hello people, my name is Rage, and welcome one and all to some more Rebirth, and I am torn today, much like the photo, and my shot speed is fluctuating. That don't actually mean anything, but in my head it sounded like a really smart opener, but now I'm immediately regretting the decision. Basically, I don't know whether to go a little bit of OGD6 action for some good itemage, or get my random on. Whichever one I don't do today, I'll do tomorrow. So I think for the sake of a good chance and getting to the 7, which is of course a lucky number for random, we're gonna go with the original gangster today and make this happen like a D6. Still really need that to be a parody song that actually gets made, because I think it's just a crime that it doesn't actually exist. It's a little bit ridiculous. I mean, if I have to, I will become an Isaac Song parody channel just to make this happen. And I can't sing, and not only can I not sing, I have no tangible musical talent bone in my body, so it really would not be a good idea for it to be me, but I will make that sacrifice for the sake of a good idea. That's what I need you to know. I really want to be able to kill him before he got away. Damn it, all of the spiders in hell. I imagine, objectively speaking, there is quite a few spiders in hell. It seems like, well, actually, would there be? Spiders aren't, you know, inherently evil. No animal technically is inherently evil. But, well, I guess that's not true of all animals. There are a few animals that seemingly do things that are just like, what? But that's because we're applying our human construct of good or evil to animals that don't follow our code, man. And it sounds like I'm the kind of person who's like, whoa, look at your hands, dude. They're so, like, full of fingers. But either way, I can't remember the point I was making, so I'm just going to hopefully kill that and move on. I realize I've not even mentioned that we're on the cellar. I think for once I'm just going to deal. You know, I'm just going to deal. Unless I get the big annoying room of I hate my life, I am just going to deal, and I think that is A-okay. So, of course, because we are playing Isaac and we have started with a bomb, we are at no point actually going to find a tinted rock, but that is okay. We will kill this guy and leave him stumped, and our first item is the black bean. Strangely, I'm going to re-roll that, and I'm actually okay with Tech Point 5. I think it's a nice item and definitely the most superior of all the technologies. So, given that we had the choice between that and the tech, I'm happy I made the right one. This kind of sucks a little bit because I want to claim those spirit hearts. So I think what I'm going to do is go in the cursed room, go back down there, and then probably use my bomb on acquiring the tinted rock stuff, because then it's like I bombed a tinted rock anyway, so it's not inherently a massive loss, at least not at this stage. Does luck affect the rate in which your Tech Point 5 actually goes off? I'm not actually sure on that one. Either way, that room, I think, definitely worked out in our favor. And not the boss. Interesting. I felt for sure we would get some boss action this way, so that is definitely interesting. I don't like that even with Tech Point 5, they are really doing well at getting to me. It is pointless going in the shop. It would be naught but a tease, and we're in a very solid position to make this happen. Yes, come at me, bro. You can do it. I believe. Oh, come on. That is so technically hitting that spider. That is just really? There we go. Okay, thank you, Tech Point 5, and boom. Lovely. Boss. Oh no, it's actually the other direction. In fact, we get Super Sloth, which I'm kind of okay with, mainly because he was doing literally nothing of any threatening value there. That was a little bit interesting. Let's try and not get hit by his explosions, and we get justice for our efforts, which at this stage is actually kind of fine. Did you see me using that troll bomb to my advantage by making it give me the key? Did you see that? Because that is the pro skills right here. Literally made no difference whatsoever, but I felt like a badass. Annoyingly, I don't have a bomb. Even more, oh, there's another one as well. Oh, that is such a shame. Maybe I should have just braved the spikes in order to get the other one, because if I can bomb into there and actually acquire the double bomb, we're going to be able to get both tinted rocks, and it makes me slightly upset. And I deliberately did take the spirit heart damage to kill the spiders, just because I just don't care enough, honestly. Do we get a bomb drop? No, we do not. So at least one more room. Oh, are you for real, game? Are you, are you for real, game? This isn't an X, can I just point out, game, that we're not on an XL floor right now. That's not what this is. So, I don't know what you think it is that you're playing at with this room, back to back with another big room like this. I'm not sure what you think you're doing, but can I just ask you to please stop it? It's like I foreshadowed this as well, which makes it inherently worth. Yep, I knew it, leg day. I knew your next jump was torpedo my face. Don't you think I don't know these stuff? So, yeah, we're just going for our boss. And we get pin, which is fine, but no bombs. And we have 2 tinted rocks just lying there, hiding probably the small rock from us, just laughing heartily, oh, I can hear the echoes of its amusement at my failings. I really, really can. At least we're going to kill Pin here, and that, honestly, I'm okay with Speedball for now, especially when I have the Tech Point 5, and I'm also an adorable little android now. Actually, what I am going to do, because I think it makes sense now that I recall, is I am going to go open the shop, because if there's a bomb, which is fairly likely, I can buy the bomb, trade that bomb for 2 bombs, and acquire both tinted rocks, and actually have a leftover bomb if I trade another bomb for the other pair of bombs. So potentially, I can salvage this situation. Come on! Damn, that is really upsetting, actually. I was so proud of that plan, that very basic plan that most people would have thought of, and now look what happened. I'm going to buy this simply because it's cheap, and it gives us a better chance of the boss of the devil room next floor, but that is a little bit disheartening. I mean, granted, the only mistake I probably did make was using the 1 bomb to avoid standing on spikes, but you know, hindsight is 20/20, and you can't rely on the future of the floor happening how you want it when something like that is going on, so I'm just going to deal and move on without potentially the small rock. Fortunately, though, we've not had to really re-roll a boss drop. We've had 1 good re-roll, so we're kind of doing okay, you know. As far as things go, I would say we're kind of doing okay, and that makes me happy. Oh, hello. Thanks. That's about sums it up. Oh, hey, Rage, I hear you were struggling on the previous floor for some bombage. So what I'm gonna do is immediately show you a troll bomb followed by double tinted rock into triple chest. Is this some kind of, you think this is game? You think this is game? I show you this is not game. So, do I go for that one and hopefully make my way towards there? I actually think I do. I think this makes sense as an investment. Wow, we only got 1. That kinda sucks. So, we need 2 more bombs. Technically, we need 3 more bombs, in fact. I am probably going to try and get in the shop here. Oh, another one! Okay. That's, when does it count as the game just slapping me in the face? When does that count as a thing? Well, we obviously don't want our D10 here. It always seems to backfire, so we re-roll into Crack the Sky, which, again, ain't fantabulous. You know, I don't often bust out the word fantabulous, but I think this is really a fantabulous situation. I'm going to stand here so I at least get 1 extra coin for blowing that up without having to lose it to the spikes. Finally learning that room. They're going to die pretty swimmingly. Come on, give us that bomb. Okay, so that's good. In fact, the red candle there, normally very good to see. We're going to buy the bomb, and we're obviously going to buy the battery in order to immediately go re-roll Crack the Sky into hopefully something a lot more usable, and I will certainly accept a bit of Capricorn. No longer adorable, but we are a goat, so I think there's a lot of advantages in that. So we've got ourselves 2 bombs, which, where do we get the second bomb from? Am I going a little bit crazy? I may be going crazy, but the real question is, do I want to use those bombs to get to those chests? Because I feel like I kind of do, instead of looking for the kind of likely secret room. Or do I use both bombs on both tinted rocks and have a higher chance at getting the small rock? Is triple chest worth more to me? I feel like it is, but I am fully exploring just in case I get a 3rd bomb drop, which will obviously help my decision along. So yeah, I think with 2 carefully placed bombs, I could pull this off. No, obviously the tinted rock in that room, that's impossible without flight, so that's wonderful. Yeah, I think I've done this before, so we'll put one here, blow up through there, That works out. And then hopefully that will blow all 3. It does indeed. So boom, we get a replacement bomb, we get some flies, and we get balls of steel. So that actually worked out really well, because that's effectively a tinted rock there. So we'll grab that one as well in a really terrible display of skill, and we will move on to our boss. So I think overall we did as best as could be expected. And then of course an instantly other tinted rock. It is just sod's goddamn law. Devil Room. Ooh, Spirit of the Night. I mean, I think that is definitely worth our time. We have definitely gone away from adorableness. That's what I will say here. We have moved past being adorable, though we do grab some bandages. So at least we look like a ghost that's, tries to take good care of itself, I would say. Yeah, I actually look really messed up now. Double gold chest in there is potentially worth looking into, though not right now. And bombs! No, actually terribleness. Boom! Ooh, that's kind of useful. I am going to pick up Guppy's tail. That kind of sucks. And you know what? I'm actually going to get the Sacrificial Dagger as well. I'm kind of feeling it this run in terms of just going for it on Devil Deals, especially as I have such a nice buffer of Spirit Hearts that I'm not really concerned that things are going to kill me. I'm hoping that the laser gets affected by Spirit of the Night. I believe it does, though it doesn't change its actual effect, seemingly. But still, I'm kind of content. You guys are gonna get boned! Ha 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 ha. Still no bombs. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be a run where I'm pretty much just obsessively going on about bombs at all times, and I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Where is our item? Well, that's convenient, actually. It answered before I could even finish asking the question. Sacrificial Dagger claiming a victim there. And movement speed, lovely. I'm glad I did choose to keep Speedball now. And our item is the Mask of Infamy, which I like. But at the same time, do I want to re-roll it? I'm gonna. That's, I feel like that is fitting punishment for my greed there. I will accept that that is definitely fitting punishment, and I'm just going to have to cope with that. Though I can afford to go into the next shop, so potentially I may get another shot at re-rolling that, which, while I don't deserve, is still obviously appreciated. Come on. I love this. It's the shooting gallery room. It really just looked like a fairground attraction. Though I would be very surprised if a fairground had you shooting live maggots that fire blood out of them as a general attraction. That probably wouldn't go too well. I don't want the boomerang. I actually want the bomb just because, I feel like I should. And we're going to have a go at our boss here. We have got Peep, which is okay, but I always feel like on Peep runs, you are likely to then get the blow, which kind of scares me. Also, I've never seen this champion version of him, so I don't know if he's actually going to be that ridiculously difficult, but because I've got Spirit of the Night, I'm kind of content to just chill on and behind rocks, and basically I shouldn't take too much damage. Although, yeah, that about sums it up. Though we actually don't have that much in the way of damage ups, which is part of the reasoning that I did get my Sacred Dagger on, because at least later on, if we get some procs from the Polaroid, we can ram it all up in people's faces and actually do a fair amount of harm, and there we go. Come on, good boss drop. Actually, that is fine. We needed a little bit of a damage up, and that definitely does it for us. So the real question is, do I want to explore that final room? I feel like I do. At the same time, I also feel like I want to check for secret rooms. And we do find it with our first bomb, and we grab a load of money, which is still kind of nice. So I gotta find the way forward. That's my new singing voice. I think it really fundamentally works. That's kind of nice. I mean, it's nice in the sense of money! Who doesn't like a bit of money? But it's also bad in the sense of it does nothing for me! And that, I kind of need that. Annoyingly, I can't open these gold chests as well. I could do with getting a lot more keys than I am doing. So I think generally I have the item age drop for a really good run. But at the same time, that worked out, but at the same time, I can't access most of it, so it's a little bit of a shame. Not having a key going down to a next floor always scares me, always does, because it's just a little bit kind of, you're not getting the item room, that's the thing. So, we have to think that, you know, we only lost out on a Mask of Infamy. Yes, it's nice, but it's the weakest defensive item in the game as far as I'm concerned, so I'm kind of okay with it, and we do actually solve the key problem straight away, which makes me very happy. Also, this is just a wonderfully good room to deal with. That kind of sucks, however. Item room! Oh yes, finding it straight away. D6 usage all up in here. Concussive tears are actually really good. Like, they are really good. I'm actually going to take it. I think concussive tears are really nice. Also, I love ramming iron through my head. I think it makes a lot of sense. We are going to explode that rock, grab ourselves a spirit heart, and then we're going to go straight for the boss in the devil room because I have a charge of the D6 and I don't want to waste it on random room exploring. And here is why concussive tears is great. It just makes bosses that are normally like, God damn it, calm down, very easy to deal with. So Mum's Underwear, we'll re-roll that and we get the squeezy, which I am very, very content with. We definitely don't need a range upgrade when we are rocking the Tech Point 5. That is certainly true. So, what are we actually looking for in the rest of this floor? Yes, getting the recharge on the D6 is gonna be good. Getting that key is useful. Now I actually do want to explore the floor more because we can go to the shop and probably face greed at this stage. Seems very likely. And we do actually grab an extra key. That makes me very happy because now we can open random gold chests, which is what we kind of need because Cricket's head would be the bomb! Very close, actually. Like, surprisingly close, but the wrong decapitated animal. You know, those awkward times when you just have to get the wrong decapitated animal. It's, you know, it's always awkward at parties when you bring the wrong severed head in a massacre party. It's always a little bit of a faux pas, and I'm glad that, you know, it's not totally embarrassing. We got pretty close, but, you know, we got a cat confused with a dog, so it just depends. We'll grab both of these, and surprisingly getting really, really good. Oh, that kind of makes me happy. So let us go re-roll our Tammy's head since we don't need it. And we get Judas's Shadow. Thing is, I actually don't want it. As good as it is, and it is fantastic, don't get me wrong, I don't think I'm going to die. I feel like if I die from the advantage I'm currently on, then something has severely gone wrong that Judas's Shadow won't fix. So I am going to re-roll it, and I'm okay with Lost Contact. I really am. Because I don't have triple shot. That is why I'm okay with it. I'm also okay with it because I feel like in some way it makes up for losing out on the Mask of Infamy, as it gives me a nice defensive option. Getting that replacement key is groovy, baby. I would love Austin Powers to be in this game. I think it would just make it infinitely better. Grab this, and as long as we keep getting replacement keys, I am content to open every single gold chest that you can throw at me, game. Yes, I am. Sniper worms become... Whoa, that guy just barreled into me. Did you see that? That is just plain rude right there. Absolutely plain rude. Hey, there it is, the small rock. Fantastic. That definitely is not getting re-rolled. That is wonderful. And we get a trapdoor and a gold chest, which... Abel, you tried. You tried to get... Did you see that? It's like Abel was like, okay, everybody hates me. Everybody hates me. So maybe if I appear while he's really excited about everything else, he'll just pick me up without thinking about it. No, Abel. No. You are going to get re-rolled so hard if there is a battery in here. And you are very lucky, my friend, that there is not. Because I was going to enjoy pressing that spacebar button. Yes, I was. And you were going to have to accept it. But no, we do find greed, which means we are basically done on this floor with no real way of getting a battery. Unless, of course, using my mad skills at this game, which I am about to bust out, there is a secret room with a battery in right the hell here. I'll admit that's a little bit That's a little bit sometimes, you know, I'm just so good at this game, it actually scares me. Are you serious, D4? Are you serious right now, D4? Do you wanna not be here? I'm gonna pretend we didn't see the D4. I am just going to pretend that we did not see the D4, and we're just gonna move on with our lives. That makes a lot of... We're not going to press it. No, we're fine. And we don't need to risk this and lots of money. Not worth 2 keys. But the next shop is going to be a good one. Did I actually check in this room? I did not. We actually get to go to the devil room, which is Crampy Boy, which is actually really, really wonderful. Mainly because he cannot physically affect us with his main attack. That, however, is so lame, because we could have got a free Devil Room item with a well-placed reroll there. So that is a little bit unfortunate. In fact, I don't actually know why I insisted on still finishing the boss rush after that. I guess I still could have got something very good in the chest. And another range up, which is fine, but we don't really need it, so I'm kind of impartial either way, you know? Sometimes it's just impartial. Rhyming is fun. Now, you may be thinking, why did you randomly just say rhyming is fun? Well, I was just thinking that I think there's no argument that you can make in this game. Did I just immortal kill the haunt? Can we just confirm that I just immortaled the haunt there? Because I feel like that's what I did, and that's kind of cool. Either way, I feel like there's no argument that rhyming cannot strengthen. I feel like it always takes people off guard. Like if someone's all up in your face, fronting all up, what? And they're like, did you steal my dog? And then you go, I did not steal your dog. I would rather have a log. And granted, you could probably think of something better than me to say in that situation. But the thing is, as soon as you said that, their reaction can only ever be, what did you just say to me? And then they forget about why they were mad with you in the first place. I've never thought I'd say this, but that normal grey chest was worth this boss rush now. So, well, mob trap. So that is very, very good. Either way, try and think of a single thing that you cannot make a better argument by rhyming. Did you murder this man on the night of the 7th? I did not murder him. I was simply at home playing Isaac. I believe I fought Pin. And then the judge is like, oh, cool, Isaac, how you any good at the game? I've got all the lost achievements. Oh, nice, man, have 5. Off you go, you scamp. And then you get out of the, criminal offense you were charged with. It's a very solid technique overall, and I think one that you should all employ every now and then. I love that you can get rid of bone tears with shielded tears, though there should totally be an item in the game that modifies your tears to be bone tears, just because I think that would be an actual really good fun tier type to be able to use. Getting a lot of nice spirit hearts from normal chests, which I always thought was a little bit of a rarity, but I guess not so much. And, I wanted to lead him near the explosion. Where is the item room? We found the curse room. It's kind of upsetting me that I am, of course, wasting a fair amount of charges here, but then at the same time, I just got a 40 energy pill, which is excellent. Absolutely excellent. So I am very, very happy with doing that. And I'm also going to blow up the 4 skulls, just because 4 skulls is enough value from a single bomb to make it worthwhile. If I can kill the one at the bottom and then fire up the top, there we go, like a proper Spartan. I imagine, that would be good Spartan tactics, is all I'm saying. Double key for a gold chest. Abel! Oh, do I want that? I'm going to leave it there, okay? I'm going to leave it there, or we're going to go find our item room. That's what I'm saying here. We're actually on the depths at 21 minutes. Reasonably slow run, but then again, we have been doing quite the low amount of damage, so I think it does make a fair amount of sense. We do have a tinted rock over here, which we will start going, and yeah, I'll get that to fill the black heart. In here we have mysterious liquid, which, again, I don't know. I think Mysterious Liquid is going to stay there until it's either I might as well take it because I don't have any rerolls left, or I get so many rerolls that I can just reroll Mysterious Liquid. That is my theory there. And we actually get another teleport into Devil Room. That has happened a fair amount on this run. though nothing actually worthwhile from it. At least we do manage to kill a fire, so we got that going for us. And we actually get super greed. That is really, really lame here. The good news is, because we've seen the devil room, we don't need to worry about having a reroll for the devil room. So we are just going to kill our boss right here, which is Loki, which is actually a ridiculously easy boss to kill when you are both spectral tearing and firing. So I am not at all concerned about my chances here. Stop running away from me, Loki. You've not even... Oh, there you did. You summoned a bombfly and it killed you. I hope you are happy. I am in a conundrum here, because I have 4 items that are all worth re-rolling, and I'm not really sure which one is correct to do so. Probably I have to go in least useful order. So we start with the 25 cents, which I think is the least useful item as it currently stands right now. So we'll use this charge. Hopefully we get 3 more rerolls out of 48 energy. I would be very upset if I hadn't found this 48 energy pill on this floor, though. I think that would have been horrendous. I love how I tried to make that bomb miss as well, so that's good. Boom! I'm okay with this, mainly because we found a lot of good pills, and I think we could actually make this work quite nicely. And I also can't be too picky. Yeah, alright, so that's good. We've got a ball of steel pill to take with us. So now we are going to go probably reroll magnetic tears, because I think it's not really necessary. So we'll do that. That I'm actually good to take, because it fills out our triple halo of flies there, and we're acceptable. So that is nice. And then we're probably just going to go reroll Mysterious Liquid, because the splash damage doesn't actually do that much damage. I don't really want that either, so we're going to use our last reroll on that. And I think this may just work out nicely in our favor. Boom! I mean, it could have been better. Certainly could have been better, but I don't regret not having Mysterious Liquid, which I think is the main deal. So I am... Damn it! I was so careful every single time, and then I messed it up near the end. Oh yeah, the dog food. I'd forgotten that was even a thing. Huh. That kind of sucks. I guess we'll just take the health. At this point, we'll just take the health and we'll just move on. It's kind of nice having the health just for a potential devil deal on Mum, so I'm okay with that. Either way, we should now be doing fairly well. Honestly, we didn't actually get any real damage up, so we shouldn't be destroying any harder, but we are very defensively inclined now. And, well, maybe Magnetic Tears would have been okay, given that I'm flying and spectral and stuff, because I could be in places that they couldn't get to. But I still think it's always a little bit of a risk, just because it can, like, force Blue Baby into your face, and if there's one thing you don't want, is to force a corpse into your face. It ends up being a little bit messy. Bad gas, about time that we did find a negative pill, so I am totally cool with that. I always feel like you're on a time limit of you have 6 rooms to find the item room, or you are doomed, because of the... God damn it! Because of the D6. And Tech Point 5 doing wonderful amounts of work. Absolutely excellent. This run would be a lot worse if not for the Tech Point 5. So that does make me very happy. That got annihilated a lot quicker than I expected. Is that what she said? I don't actually know. Oh, how perfect was that? Finding the item room as I get a reroll charge. That is excellent. Mr. Burns would be proud. Bit of extra money, no real use, and we get telepathy for dummies, which we obviously don't need, so the pill bottle, again, we don't need it, but a range up is a range up is a range up, so we'll see what we actually end up with here. We'll double key into here because we still have one left for the shop, and we actually get a replacement straight away, and I imagine in here, oh no, we actually get Master of Lockpicking, which is great. Don't get me wrong, but losing the rusted key means that we have less chance for the chest to actually spawn. So while I explore the rest of the floor, I'm going to keep the rusted key, then I'm going to go back, get Master of Lockpicking, and open everything that spawns. I think that is quite the sound plan there. A little bit more of a slow roll with this run. This is why I enjoy Spectral Tears. This room becomes just so much better in all senses because of it. And I don't know why I'm doing this, because it seems very unnecessary, but I always like to know what would have been. And our shop, Black Candle, I am very much happy to accept you, and I am very much happy to accept a battery, and then of course we are going to, oh really? I swear this game is designed to troll you as hard as possible. Oh, you know, I've just got 70 money to put in my donation machine. I don't actually need anything else. Oh, what's that? You break after literally 2? Ha ha ha. Aren't you hilarious? So Vampire Fangs is aight, but again, it's on the list of items that I will begrudgingly take if I don't get another reroll for the rest of the floor. So I am okay to just carry on exploring as it currently stands. This is going to be very, very easy. Lovely. We will leave that there. As per the plan, you have to always be remembering of the plan. It is how it works. This is actually, whoa, that is really good. I feel like we actually have a almost good chance of getting Cricket's head here, which would really tip us over into ridiculousness. And second balls of steel. Is it just me, or is there no half measures in this game? I feel like Walter White would be a little bit happy with Binding of Isaac. I think it would really, really make his just life, honestly. It'd be a good retirement for him. Well, maybe we've not how it ends, but we'll not go down that route, though. Come on, if you've not seen Breaking Bad by now, what the hell are you doing with your lives, laddies and lassies and others? Whatever, I don't care. I don't discriminate here in Scotland. Aha, that statue tried to shoot me, and then my fly went, no, don't be silly. Okay, lovely, and hopefully we actually get a really nice curse room. I feel like we don't need it, but we've not had the best curse rooms. That was the worst I have ever seen. Ooh, goat head. That's actually really nice. I don't know why I'm wasting bombs on this. We didn't even get one anyway, so that was just generally terrible. But still, it is fine. Let us go re-roll our vampire vat. And we're actually finished fully exploring, but I would like to know... Oh no, I can't go in because I don't have the health. Damn! Either way, I'm excited to see what we end up with. We do have triple gold chests to open, which is great. The real question, though, is do I want to keep Master of Lockpicking, or do I want to keep the Rusted Key? The Rusted Key is the greedy option, and the Master of Lockpicking is the sensible option. Do I want to go greedy? I have been going greedy for the most of this run, though, so... Ooh, Fate Eternal. A tarot card, the Tower, not entirely useful, and some bombs. So do I want Fate? I mean, basically it's worth a health to me. I don't need a health, do I? I don't need a health. Though, I mean... No, I would rather keep the reroll for the devil deal. So I am just going to grab it. Not the best use, but I am just going to grab it. And I am going to keep Master of Lockpicking just because I'm going to play a little bit safer. I think I've been already a little bit too greedy in the grand scheme of things on this run. So I'm okay with just accepting my lot here. And honestly, because I've got Guppy's Tail anyway, I'm going to be getting a nice amount of chests. So it's just very useful to not have to walk away from any gold chests, because it always sucks when that happens. So I'm definitely okay with that. I'm not liking that we're no longer a spooky ghost and we've just gained the wings for no reason, but I could understand his fashion choice. We do get the devil room, of course we do. We've got the goat head, pentagram, and the Book of Sin. Lovely. I am going to take the pentagram and re-roll the Book of Sin into Guppy's hairball, which I'm going to take on the basis I have 2 Guppy's items, and I've got a fairly okay chance at getting the third. We're going to grab the Polaroid because we're not crazy powerful, we only have the potential to be. We're going to pop balls of steel because why not? And we're going to boogie on down. I think this run has been going rather well. All things considered, ain't that just peachy? Okay, didn't expect that. Oh, they fired at me. How dare they? I, for some reason, just decided that they were all dying before they could hit me. I don't know what logic in my brain decided that that was even possible, but apparently it was. Also, seeing them freak the hell out whenever I walk in the room, well, freaks me the hell out. It's so spooky scary, like the ghost I used to be. I miss being a spooky scary ghost. It was a fun life being a spooky scary ghost. And more range up. Our range, I think, at this stage is just ridiculous. Did I get hit? I actually did get hit. That's very upsetting, actually. You can die. Drop a pill. And another Balls of Steel. I can't say I'm upset about that at all. We are going to open 2 gold chests to reveal a lot of stuff, but nothing we desperately needed. But either way, Larry Jr. is basically non-existent, so we only have to fight the 2 bosses anyway. That's how I'm going to look at this. Well, at least the bomb killed one thing. Why did he just stop charging? Probably concussion shot now that I think about it. I'm just going to stop wasting bombs. I think that makes more sense. Goodbye, Chub. Oh! Oh, the sneaky maggot summon. I'm going to use Ball of Steels to actually protect my black hearts here, just because I don't want them to pop quite yet, especially on bosses where it's not really that important for them to. These guys are taking some killing. It's kind of really driving it home just how kind of bad my damage is as it currently stands. So we really do need to ramp up. That's why I'm really hoping for a bit of Cricket's Head action. Especially with the D6 being able to reroll the gold chest. Though rerolling a gold chest seems to just draw from every pool going, so I'm not entirely sure how it works. Chest within a chest is wonderful. I do still really want to meet this Joker who just thinks, you know, putting chests in chests is the best thing to do ever. Money equals power. Can't believe I'm saying it. Would be a fantastic pickup here, so we can't really get it though, can we? Is there any way to get money equals power outside of an item room? That's kind of good. I will admit I'm liking cancer. Damn it, Isaac! Every single time that item shows up, you are the worst. You are just the worst. You can stay there. Come on, fire at me, fire at me. Did you just fire at me while down? I'm pretty sure that's against your programming, man. I don't think you can just decide to do that. You shouldn't even get a shot off? Oh, you did. How dare you? Give me more gold chests. That's all I want. I am probably going to take cancer, because I do have enough keys to last me, so I feel like it's going to be okay. This, I kind of need to not mess up this time, and I don't. And unfortunately, we don't get our last guppy item, which is a real shame, actually. Oh, no! That was some really pro leech dodging, and then I kind of just got sort of shoved slowly into one, and that's not a good... You don't want to get shoved slowly into something. That's not the way to go. I am giving Master of Lockpicking right now, just for any and all chests that appear on our journey. But for the most part, I am settled on cancer. Spikes mean nothing. You have no power here. No, you do not. We have an explosive eye. That would be one hell of a condition to be able to get. Your eyes literally explode. Blast Assist. Quite frankly, the easiest boss to get in the womb. Nice to see you. It's been a while. I do very much like the therapeuticness of being able to kill you. It's very, very nice to see. And that was just not even worth my time. Okay, so in our devil room, we have stuff that we don't really need in any respect. So reroll, and again, 2 spacebar items. We just got 2 spacebar items into 2 spacebar items. I am quite frankly just so upset. Growth hormones I'm okay with. Granted, we are going to be moving at a hell of a pace right now, but every single damage up we can scrape together is... Did I walk into the thing? I feel like I walked into the thing. I'm only okay with that because I was going to explore the entire floor anyway, and that was actually tactical damage to get back here quicker, thereby being more efficient with my floor exploration. So that's what you got to remember there. That's what actually happened. And if you don't believe me, well then you're just really silly. So that's just your fault, I guess, not mine. Hey, my exploration paid off. We get a battery. We can go re-roll 2 devil deals once more, and hopefully end up with a bit of guppyage, and then a sound victory. Not a eyesight victory, not a feel victory, not a taste victory. We are firmly rooted in the sense of sound. I am content to move on with the floor as well. Yeah, we might get more chests and stuff, but I've got a feeling that I can't get this unlucky with devil deal rolls once again. So here we go. Boom! And indeed, we manage it. Guppy's head, Guppy transformation in the building. Let us move on with our lives. Very successful run, all things together. I kind of like my D6 skills. Watch this be a reroll room instantly. Oh no, okay. If that had been a Guppy item, I would have been so upset, actually. Like, really upset. I don't want extra tarot cards. And I actually have 99 money. That is just upsetting. And in fact, the attack speed that I've got is wonderful because I'm going to be generating flies very, very quickly, which is great. Also, I'm totally going to have a Super Saiyan laser battle with all of the bosses here, so that is excellent. Dingle dangle, dingle dangle, dingle dangle. I love that I could just shove my halo of flies into things, and that's just it now. It's like ultimate defensiveness. Though I actually just realized I have finite health now. I actually did not even take that into account. So that's potentially going to cost us later down the line. Though, I mean, we have got some serious flyage right here. Because for some reason, I'm killing everything fast enough anyway. I swear Guppy doesn't come with a damage up, yet it always seems to be the case for me. Do I want that gold? Do I want that gold chest? I feel like I do. Oh! That is what I like to see. We are going to use the devil. The reason we're going to use the devil is because it raises our damage, which means when we grab Cricket's damage multiplier, it's going to multiply that even more. And there it is. Look at the strength of our shots. Oh, he got melted. I don't know if the multiplication is permanent, but I have a feeling it might be. Yeah, it seems like we've kept it pretty much. Yeah, we have machine gun level while moving now. That is so freaking nice. Guys, I know what you're thinking. Why didn't I re-roll Cricket's head? And I know I probably should have done, and it's because I'm a massive noob. It's because I'm just a absolute massive noob, and I don't know how I even play this game. I feel like I've just... Did that one hand just take all of my flies out? Because that is upsetting. Also, my actual tears are one-shotting them. I don't even need my flies. And we get a rules card. Chub dislikes smoke, everybody. We never knew. It is a long-forgotten secret that Chub dislikes his smoke. And that is good. I feel like I can't lose anymore. You know when you get to that stage where you're like, yeah, I can't. This is... I mean, I'm the ultimate winner now. I don't really need anything. Nope. I am not doing that. I tell you what I will do, however. I will give you all of my money, beggar. Yes, I will. Though I really wish I could do it while just staying next to you. Oh. Reroll. Oh. That's not helpful in any way. Let's go grab our battery once more. Granted, I mean, why am I doing this? I've got the power to just annihilate the rest of the run. Why am I caring, you may ask? Well... I have a horrible, crippling addiction to re-rolling, and I will admit that because it's the first stage of recovery. So that's all I'm saying. Boom. Oh, yes, Parasite. This is what I'm liking. Oh, actually, no, I just realized something. No, it does work. I can still Parasite even with my ghosty shots. So that is really, really excellent. I have a feeling that this fight is not going to last too long. Yeah, that was... I was like, why isn't... Oh, there it is, dead. Yep, wonderful. And we even got Bad Gas, which is basically a one-run by itself in a pill. So, really, we are A-okay. Wow, the split shot has raised our damage ridiculously. Again, I don't know why I'm bothering picking up money. Oh, hello. I probably should have cared about taking damage, though. I am still definitely mortal here. I gotta remember that. Despite being guppy and having adorableness on my head. And apparently there's not a hole in Daddy Longlegs' mouth. It is just a red spider. So you learn something new every run. You probably learn something new every run in Isaac more than you do in school. And does that say something about the state of society today? No one can be sure. Do I want to go in the curse room? Why not? And we actually get Sweet Suffering, which I don't want. Guppy's paw. Oh, I would have been really happy to see you before I paid for Guppy's head. But as it was, Gimpy's still not that good. I mean, it's an occasional soul hat when I get hit, but I only have 4 chances to get hit anyway, so I'm not too concerned about it. We do have a golden chest here. Do I even want to open it? I mean, what am I looking for anymore? Cricket's head was the reason I was so excited for golden chests, and I've already achieved that, so I don't really feel like I need anything. I am doing so much damage, though. Like, actually, it's ridiculous how much damage I am doing. I don't even remember hitting any of them, and they all just kind of died. Ooh, yes, I love getting the beggars in this room because it means I can just force my face into their face until they give me stuff, which is always kind of enjoyable, but not recommended for real-life use. You probably won't get too far with it. We do actually get a key, so we can go open that gold chest, which is nice, and we get health. I'm actually going to take it just because it's scaring me a little bit that I don't have health. Although it was probably a disadvantage to take that, simply because now we don't get Polaroid whenever we get hit, but at the same time, all we have to beat are bosses, really, and we are boss-destroying machines as it currently stands, so I'm not actually too concerned about that in any way, shape, or form. And the thing is, even if I wasn't Guppy right now, I would still be absolutely destroying. So I think Guppy mainly just turned an already destruction run because of the cricket's head that I found into obliteration. And it's always nice to have a bit of obliteration. What do you got? Literally just a bit of health? That kind of sucks. And reroll. Nice. A bit of tough love. This should not be the most difficult fight in the world. In fact, yeah, we barely even got to see any of the earlier phases, and also because we got lost contact, we're just wrecking. Off we go. I'm not even upset that I used a reroll here instead of on the 4 chest items, because tough love is phenomenal. Boom. Dad's key. Do you know what this means, everybody? Do you know what this means? I will tell you what this means. Mother trucking Mega Satan is happening. Is it, though, actually? I realized I got really excited, but then at the same time, I am very... Well, I just killed the bloat in 3 seconds. Was actually worried, but I'm going to take that, because I have so much luck up. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So, basically, I'm just... Oh, 48-hour energy. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Loki's horns actually nearly just did that by itself. You I don't care about. I'm going to clear 2 more rooms, and then we are going to simply re-roll the free items that are there. And the thing is, I'm not taking triple shot, because every time I take triple shot, I fail horribly, and I don't know if it's because the item's bad. I mean, clearly it's technically not, but it feels like it is, and I just don't need it. I would rather spam fire right now, as it is, than have a triple shot. So, I don't need Dad's key anymore, so we're actually going to re-roll all of them. Mum's eye, would that increase our chance to get shots out our back? I don't think it would, so actually I'm just going to 48 energy, reroll again. Do I care about any of these? I care about the rosary just for the health. The other 3 I don't actually care about, not even the PhD. Oh, we actually do get money equals power. Lovely, we've not wasted it. There it is. And I mean, how can I not take freaking Pyromaniac? It's Pyro Goddamn Maniac. And I also kind of want the Spelunker's hat, just for the sake of finding the secret rooms on the chest. So, I am okay with that. And as well, I'm okay because we can just re-roll that. And, well, an extra fly isn't going to do much, is it? So I'd rather save that for a guaranteed re-roll target. Either way, pretty much annihilation. I am content with that. Go on then, little chubby. I just think you're fantastic. I'm not actually sure what just happened there. Oh, we found the boss. Convenient. Very convenient. And boom. Mini mush. Yeah, let's get mini mush. Probably helpful. Okay, blue baby. What's going on? How are you? Oh, you're dead. Okay. We're going to go kill Mega Satan now, if it's all the same to you. And who's excited for this Mega Satan fight? I know I am. I really want to kill Mega Satan with a bad gas pill, just because I think that would be hilarious. Here we go. You are going to get annihilated. Oh, time for the Horsemen of the Apocalypse. We actually get a champion one there. Not that it really did much, it would seem. Well, poor War. I mean, normally I wouldn't say this. Huh! I actually managed to kill his hand with a bad gas pill. That is so wonderful, it really is. Yeah, I feel like somehow this is going to be a fairly easy Mega Satan fight, which is also a little bit disappointing. I feel like no matter what you get, this should always be a difficult fight, but obviously it doesn't work out like that. And... oh, no, we're going to have our angel time. You're not really going to survive that long. Oh... yeah, goodbye. Goodbye, Mega Satan. We technically got hit there, but I think that's probably okay. I'm literally just going to sit here. I don't even care. He just got wrecked so hard. There we go, guys. A lovely Mega Satan run. Is that not phenomenal? My name has been Rage. This has been some Rebirth, and I will see you next time. Remember to like if you've enjoyed it. It really does help, and I do appreciate it. And goodbye.